Hello, everybody. This is JCLH in the morning, if you're nasty. Starting again at just right after morning. I know it's JCLH in the morning, but this is morning for me. And some of you out there have to be in California, somewhere out there. It has to be morning somewhere. So I'm just bringing morning to you. So sorry that I'm in my settings and all that. But I need to go ahead and jump back into what I was doing. So last time I was working on a NPC for my game, and I was just chatting with one of the members that, or not members, one of the followers that was talking to me yesterday and was really helping me out. Um, and we were talking about maybe websites, maybe things in the future, and it got me really excited. So today, what I'm focusing on is finishing up the labyrinth, and also I might be coming on later today, or tomorrow or the next day, one of those days. And I'm gonna be writing up the rules for the game. So if you want to be in that chat, to go ahead and be able to input on changes in the game, please be around. Um, so for now, um, until we gather up some people to go ahead and chat it up, I'm gonna go ahead and work on my maze, which is almost done. But something that I have to do that I don't want to do is that I really need to start combining some of these pieces. So let's start doing that. Um, I forgot what I was really trying. Wait, let me see if they actually highlight. I'm just gonna be super lazy about this real quick. Let's um turn that off. Hey, mama. How are you, mama? All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take all the maze that I've built so far, because what's happening the last time that I was on here, I was having issues with the maze, pretty much moving pieces around. So what I need to do is start combining everything so that it will stop doing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and click down on, I mean, on the top of there, and all the way to the bottom. Dang it, I do that every single time. Wait, go back to the top. Here we go. There's all of them, and then merge layers. Okay, now that is just one big old piece. So it should now stop tripping out. Mm, I think that's how you spell incomplete. So from there, I have pretty much everything I need. I just need to start pretty much just working on it. So that's what I'm gonna do for now. Um, I have most of the encounter set up already, and it's pretty jam packed. So I don't think I need to add any more into the little spaces over here, except for right here. I want to add something into that little box. So I'm just gonna finish this out, and then from there I can put all the rest of the traps, and then I'm done. And then I'm moving on to the next step, which is I'm gonna start making NPCs, which here's one of them. Um, so she is the myth of Asura, which is a Indian myth. The myth, the Minotaur, the which is a Greek myth, and then the myth of Amun, and that's a Egyptian myth. So she has like she's just a hodgepodge, and she's super strong. She's going to be one of the uh, like there's three teachers in the game, and they can also kill you. So there's like a thing that you can go ahead and become friends with them if you're able to. And she'll teach you things about fighting and how to become stronger without actually becoming stronger. And then there's an intelligence person and also a magic person. So there's so many different ways you can go ahead and learn in the dungeon other than just the book telling you, oh, if you do this, you can do that. I'm like, nah, bro, let the game teach you. So that's what I'm trying to do. But let me go ahead and finish this. And then, oh, dang it, I do that every time. And now I should be able to rotate this and move this without any issues because there's a lot less pieces. Yep, there we go. So that was the issue, 100%. I need a better computer. But that is a step for another day, not now. And for the rest of this whole thing, I'm probably just gonna make that a whole room itself. Um, the reason why is because I want there to be an area where there's there's no reason to go there. There is absolutely zero reason that you have to go there or need to go there. But there's going to be some awesome bosses in here. And I said bosses because this is a going to be a challenge room that never goes away. You can continuously challenge this room, but it'll get harder and harder, and it's it'll be pretty fun. So let me go ahead and seal up the room, and then that way um, it'll be done. So I'm gonna go ahead and I need to change colors because I'm still stuck on the colors from messing with BarBar. Went a little bit too far, but that's okay. And yeah, I don't really need to put a wall right there because the Parthenon will be. You can't get in from the Parthenon from this angle. There's another. There's a natural barrier there. You just know that you can't get there. um, and there. Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and move this piece up in here because that pretty much is all of this. And with that done like that, I should probably go ahead and erase this piece because there's no reason for it. Let me go ahead and open that, this, and I don't know why I have my eraser so huge. We like to do it big here in Texas. Okay, so there we go. Cut that piece away to go ahead and separate those. And then there's going to be a challenge room, and this is all accessible. Like it's really all the way down here, but the Parthenon is higher up. So during this, the Parthenon will not be there, so I should probably just go ahead and and I definitely went over there, over the space, so let me do that. Oh, but it was perfect right there. Right there, right there. Okay. And then without that there, I need to go back to the background piece, unlock it, sample this color, brush, fill that in. There we go. I don't really need to fill that in because once you enter there, that's that. Hey, what's up? What's up, man? How you doing? Like, I feel like is this the David I know, like in real life, or is this just a new David? Because I know there's like 1,000 Davids, but are you David I know, or just a new David? But this finishes the dungeon for me. All I have to do, like, it finishes this portion of the dungeon at least. So it allows me to now um, be able to move on to other portions of the map. Pretty much making it look prettier. Um, and I need to go ahead and pretty much make this into a full thing. I need to get rid of all of these and all that. I mean, that's going to take me a second. Um, but what I really need to do is clean all of this up where it's a full picture now. Like it will, like I could put it into something. You know what I mean? Um, so that's what I am doing right now because I don't want to proceed on to this part because I need to figure out what the bosses are going to be like how everything's going to flow. So I need to do the beta test first. So I'm waiting on that, but before I can do that, I need to go ahead and put down the rules because all right, I want to show you guys this. I want to see if anybody, if I took pictures of this and were like to send this to you, would you be able to read this? Please tell me because if you can, then maybe we could do it that way, and I don't have to do a lot of typing at the beginning at least. Um, so let me go ahead and bring up my something that my lovely mother. I love you to death, but you have some jokes sometimes, and you're like, your writing looks like chicken scratch, and I have never forgotten that because the first time I ever saw it, I was like, oh my god, it does. So okay, here's my writing. Uh, so I'm gonna try to put it onto the Myth of Merlin. Oh, never mind. Myth of Merlin. I kind of I got hungry and oh, so let's go ahead and okay. Myth of the shapeshifter. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do a lot of things at once. So can you even fathom trying to read that? I mean, I don't know if it's that bad, but I've never felt like I had good handwriting at all. And it just gets sometimes it just gets pretty squished because I just didn't give myself enough room. So yeah, I don't know about that. um, I don't think that would be the best way to show off my game or start off my game is with. with that writing. But what I'm gonna go ahead and get into is putting the details in here, and then I'm gonna go into beautification. So making the water effects, making the Parthenon actually look like the Parthenon, the water effects here, messing with the smoke effect, the nightmare effect here, fixing this because this I made that so wrong, but I can really fix that easily, and yeah, so that's what I'm going to be focusing on today, and that's where we're going to go. So let me get into details first. My bad. A little. Wait, let me figure out how to move that out. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah. So zoom in. I'm gonna steal, or actually zoom out, and I can steal it from right here. Then I'm going to go into details. I need to unlock that layer. Yeah, just paint the whole room orange. Um, so here's one. Dang, there's two, and there's three. All right, so those are all three. There we go. And that allows me to also put in other things as such as treasures, teleportations. I was gonna put. Oh yeah, I need to get you out the way because I still need to see behind you. Um, okay, that's too much. Oh no, no. Um, keep the flow normal, and then change the I'm not gonna try to say that. I said I wasn't gonna try to say it, then I try to do it right after. So it comes up in here into the maze just a little bit. Maybe even a lot of bit. Then I'm gonna go ahead and build up to here. There we go. And I am gonna go back with some other colors to make that. I mean, make these like spots pop out, like if there's a waterfall or anything such as that. But for right now, I'm just putting in a primary layer of blue. and then go ahead and put the pieces back on. Yeah, I need to do some clipping on that. And do some shaving off the top of that. Need to shave in there, all in there. Yeah, there's plenty of work to do even without messing with the makeys. But I do need to finish up right here, this spot, and everything else is accounted for. I don't want there to be anything in there. Just one use. I mean, there's only a couple useless hallways and useless spaces that I want to just keep how they are. What do I have off right now? Because it seems like I'm missing something. That's what's up. You're not supposed to be on that layer. Oh well. Does not matter. Any whoosies. Let's just go ahead and try to make this as cool. Oh, for anybody that is just coming in, sorry, I do this almost every single time. I get so wrapped up in what I'm doing that I don't explain what the hell is happening. So, what I am doing right now is I'm building a dungeon built on upon a story that I made up. The story is that there is some college students that are all prodigies. There's a school full of prodigies. So there's people that are doctor prodigies. Actually, I have a couple of the archetypes written down. Let me get to that. One sec. Okay, there we go. So yeah, you are a class full of prodigies. So you guys are all different types of people, different types of utilities. So each one of you has something that is completely unique to you. So some of you are doctors, some of you are martial artists, some of you are swimmers, some of you are scientists, physicists. I know science and physicists are the same. I'm not the same thing, but they are in the same field. But that is your background, and each one of those gives you a special ability. So, say if you wanted to look up, if you were like, oh man, I wanted to do something kind of cool with my martial arts. What can, what crazy things can I be able to do with that? Then you might be able to go ahead and learn some special technique like Muay Thai. So all your elbows, I mean your legs and your elbows are just solid. They are almost unbreakable. Like you can block crazy attacks with them or something like that. So, and your hands are naturally just weapons. So, I have doctor, politics, or politician, um, um, martial arts, sports, music, math, art, science, influencer, philosophy, history, lawyer, director, therapist, fitness. So those are all like different type of things in general, but like it's a way to go ahead and start. But the reason why they brought all these people together that are all prodigies is they needed enough belief or followers, as you would say it on some platforms, um, to go ahead and follow these characters. And once they got enough followers, per se, again, they were able to channel the old magic through these kids, even though they're not kids, they're college, but anyways, kids, to go ahead and make them the anchor for the magic that is now coming back to the world through this cult. And they're they're smashing it onto them with Egyptian magic and Greek magic. Uh, Literally just the whole mythology. They're crashing it on top of them. And to be able to escape, to be able to survive, you need to go ahead and escape this dungeon. And because you're the anchor, that means you can't die. So whenever you die, you are brought back to the start point, which I'm going to start to put right here. Um, is going to be a little pedestal for you to come back to. Mm-hmm. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up some details. If anybody has anything they want to ask or say, feel free. Oops, I need to relock that. Otherwise, I'm gonna do that like almost every single time. Okay, there we go. Almost looks like it needs to be turned around. Okay, yeah. Jiminy Christmas, man. Jiminy Christmas. Lock you too because you are pissing me off. Lock you too because you're pissing me off. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. Rotate you that way so the shadow is going down. I don't know if that's translating well. I'll look at my other stairs and see if I did something smart over there that I just don't remember. Because it kind of just looks like one's set of, I got it. I know what to do. Yeah, I don't even need to look at what I did prior. Okay, unlock you. Click this one. Eraser. And erase that one too. And then I think I just used a different kind of brown. Right? No, I just left it. But that doesn't look right to me. Let me stop snapping. I don't know why, but that just does not look like stairs to me. Oh, I got it. I actually have a perfect idea. I need to change that to full again. There we go. So it leads to the water, so it's kind of indicative of it being going downstairs, or like from everything that you've seen so far, you should be like, oh yeah, it just leads down to the water, and these little things right here will show water too. There we go. There we go. All right. So this is now looking pretty cool, pretty sweet, pretty sweet. I do need to go ahead and wait. Actually, something that I can do now. Oh, Jeebus Creepus. I need to undo what I've been doing. Because I'm doing water, not on the water. I know that's just like, why does it really matter? But it does, because you will get to the point where you're just like, wait, why is there water? Why is the water doing that? And you can't figure out why everything seems so stupid. Oh, that is freaking separate from the map. I already. Where did I draw that water on? Crap. I already did that, didn't I? Somewhere else. Where did I do that? Well, I'm just gonna keep going. Oh man, I can't. Um, Let me go ahead and delete you. I haven't even used you. Um, okay, yeah, yeah, okay. Okay. Now I'm back here. All right. I don't think, yeah, it's not gonna allow me to do that. Okay. I'm gonna be I really didn't want to just have to do that, but that would just make my life so much easier. Wait, I got an idea. So duplicate this. No, that's not. It's still not gonna work. Fuck it. I'll just do it the hard way. I don't know how to do it the easy way, so I just gotta do it the hard way. So, if anybody's here, how's everybody's quarantine been? How's everybody been holding up during the times of the end days, the boomer doomer times? I'm sorry to say that, but it's like people are just being so stupid with it. It's just like, why can't I be able just get some type of laugh out of like a silly name of it? Because it's ridiculous how some people are acting. But let's get off of that subject. But how's everybody doing? How's everybody surviving? How's everybody moving? How's everybody shaking? Oh shoot! Dang, I missed the whole. Okay, okay. That's what I wanted to do with that part. Um, why does it have that? Okay. I don't know why it's not just filling in, but this is so good. Just had to pay a little extra attention. Okay, there we go. Then there's the challenge room, which will release monsters. Then there's this little cube, and I want. Yeah, I'm gonna put another NPC in there and make that a glass. Grab that one, Control J, move you in here, and then I'm gonna go to glass, zoom out, grab that glass color, zoom in. Alright, and then put that right over the top of that. Alright, there we go. Now he's in like a glass enclosure, so when you walk in here, you can literally see him from any angle and he can speak to you. Um, then I need a and then you are teleport here. Okay, I think I have those on triggers. On yes, okay. So I'm gonna go on here, and then what I've been really trying to do is trying to make this dungeon creative and fun. So it allows you to do many things. You can there's multiple ways to get to the Parthenon. So it allows you to like, okay, there's this entrance that you can take here. Then there's the entrance that you can take through the water passage, and then there's also over here. There's also a you can fly in that I'm going to have on the side of the Parthenon right here. There's going to be a opening that, if you're able to see it, is a crack in the wall, and if you fly right over that little crack, you will be able to see. And there's not any other cracks in this game, so it's something unique and different. So if you're able to see that and you're over in this portion of the map, you can actually be able to get over there. But mostly what this is for the challenge room, which gives you items, gives you favor with the gods, and so on and so forth. And favor allows you to level up. Okay. But the reason why I brought up trying to make it fun is I like not like I've always loved games that were able to kind of uh, get you lost, but in a good way. Like you get lost, but you don't know where the heck you're going and where the heck you'll be next. But there's always a little fun challenge or a quest to do, and even if you are unsuccessful and you do lose, you just go back to the beginning, and you'll keep the items that you've gained and be able to come back even stronger for the next time. Um, so I think this will uh, really be something that people will eventually, once I'm able to get it done, have some really cool stuff, um, really cool art on it. I don't think I don't think there's many people that will be like, nah, man, that's lame. But you never know. Like people say a lot of things are lame until they become cool. Like Dungeons and Dragons. Like it used to be like, oh, you're nerd, you're just such a nerd, blah blah blah. And I used to say that shit too, because I just didn't know what it was, and like everybody said it was, so I just kind of went with went with the crowd for a while until I finally had some friends that invited me to play, and it changed my life. Like I love D&D. Like I didn't think I would, but I do. I love this. Um, but also the greatest form of flattery is imitation. So I'm trying to go ahead and make something that I will. If I were to go ahead and make a game, what would I make? So I think this is going to be something that is going to be freaking dope. Oh man. Oh, and I'm doing like a little bit of a challenge. Like if you can give me a character that I can't help you to create through my system, um, I will try to make something for you. So right now, I had a person that came through, and he's like, "Okay, I want to be a ghoul, or some type of zombie, and I want to shank things because my name is Shanky." And I was like, "Heck yes, you can." So you go with the myth of the ghoul, then go with the myth of Nyx, who allows you to turn invisible or teleport through darkness. And then on top of that, you can go ahead and get a god that has some type of like dark damage, like Hades, who can go ahead and do extra damage on strikes with necrotic damage, adding on to your dead effect. So like he was like, oh, wow, I can make the exact character I wanted to make. So if you have any character that you think that you can't make on my game, try me. Try me. I dare you. And I need to do something with this little, like, it does like kind of have a like when the room closes. I mean, when the challenge starts, the room closes. So I need to go ahead and add that on. Excuse me. And I'm gonna go ahead and. I need to actually. No. Put all these in there. I know there was a much faster way of doing this, but I don't do things the fast way. Just so you know. There's the NPCs, all in there, so they're out of the way. That makes my DM stuff a lot less. And then I'm gonna add a new layer. Trap glass. Oh, I wasn't. Trap glass. Why do I always put a random letter behind my... There we go. And then put that right there. I think I want to leave it like that so far. I think with that, I have the only thing that I need to do now is the writing because uh, the underwater, I'm pretty much going to not allow people to do that for right now because it's the underwater system is a lot and not just a lot, it's supposed to be later game. It's supposed to be. So it's an option, but it's not an option that I need to focus on because it's not something I don't think an entire team is gonna pick Poseidon or pick like um, have a all strength team that can all swim through or like yeah I don't think anybody's gonna try to do that, at least not in the beginning. Hopefully. Um, so I'm just gonna I completed this. I need to do writing on it and other things. But for right now, that's kind of what I wanted to do, and I'm gonna go ahead and save this and kind of chill out for a bit. Probably just work on my other character, BarBar. She's an NPC that I've been working on. Um, yeah, save on your computer. There we go. I can go ahead and close you. Um, I was gonna do a little bit more beautification on it, but for right now, that's not really important. It would be nice, but I want to start working on things that are very necessary right now and need to be done. So this is BarBar. She's a character I created like for the game. So like I actually have a like character sheet for her, or at least little like quick notes for her. But she is the myth of the Minotaur. If I might have already said this, but I'm just gonna myth of Asura, and myth. I mean, minor god of Asura. Sorry, and major god of Amun. So she is literally just maxed out on like pretty much the strength aspect, and her pole arm is actually a weapon that I am creating that is the pole arm of heaviness, which is a normal pole arm usually, but there's a button on it that changes the weight on it to insanely heavy. So when you're hit with it, you get hit with all that weight. It's almost like getting hit with a uh, like almost like getting hit with a what are they called? Hmm. I'll just say the pounds. It's you're like getting hit with like a ton, pretty much, and she is swinging this weapon like it's nothing. So that's how strong this woman is. She has a weapon that is a ton, and she's just swinging it like it's nothing. Her swings if she hits you, because she does get a negative whenever she does activate the thing of heaviness. But if she actually hits you, she will knock you. Oh, she'll knock you far back. Depending on how hard the hit is, she could just knock you straight into the wall and stuff like that. So, she she's pretty fun, um, and she's my example of what you can do if you want to just like kind of like uh, power build your character to be kind of really strong or just like physically strong. And yeah, she's my muse, my name right now. So right now, I'm just I haven't really started in like really making it official, um, because my heart just isn't ready yet. I'm just kidding. Nah, but I just I want to make sure that I take my time on characters because I usually rush and then I miss out on precious time to pretty much like craft a character. Make sure I'm creating something that if I saw it, I would like it too, not just like creator's eyes or like even though sometimes it's the complete opposite, but sometimes you can just fall in love with something that you drawn before you even start drawing it. And I needed to go ahead and like is her um I'm so confused. Okay. Yeah, it's on the head one. So just make sure that everything is on this layer. Okay, and then merge those layers. Now let's start getting some. Let's see if I completed my lines enough to be able to try to use a fill tool. Oh, it actually works pretty well. Except for the head, because of course I did not complete the head. I mean, the head and that are separate pieces. I know that these look really brash in color, but believe me, I will. There will be some blending, and she will not look like a just a pink dinosaur. is her other horn? Okay. I just turned off that layer. Okay. Okay. How do I like this color scheme so far? Because I'm going to gray out some of her, like she's like it's not gonna just be all purple, because I do want that purple color because that's my favorite color. So if I was playing her, which that's how I'm doing it, she would have purple. So um this I'm just gonna keep on going, and I'm gonna just keep on messing around until I find something that fits what I want from her for her. Okay. Something like that. Let's go ahead and I'm so confused with what I want to do with the head. So I'll just remove it for now. Just don't think about it. So just gonna go ahead and do that real quick, just so I can sample this. G, 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 G. Yeah, I'll have to do some things in there myself. G. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of what I'm wanting. And then add a new layer. Or do I want to do it on the same layer so I can blend the colors together? Yeah, let's try that. So let's go to almost like a bluish and a little darker. Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted. That's what I need to do. Okay. So as I'm doing this, I will say that I'm doing all of this kind of relearning Photoshop. I used to do a lot of Photoshop shit, but I kind of took a break from a lot of it because it wasn't. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. So I just kept on working on little random projects whenever uh, like the spark hit me, and then eventually I figured out that I was like, wow, I've kind of been working on this game forever. I've been working on this since I like was in like no, even before that, like in middle school. I've been working on this game, and it's crazy to think about that. But like when I look back in all the images and all, like this has always been an idea, but I just never put it together. Actually, no, I want that color right. Ah, why do I keep on just going? There we go. Sorry that I'm just silent. Wow. I was in the zone. Like, this is coming out really well. Like, I know that there's some like weird colors, but once I'm able to start messing with things and moving it around, this is going to be really cool. Oh my god, I'm already falling in love with this picture. This is gonna be so awesome when it's done. actually, shoot. I need to erase that, this, and that. And the reason why is what I'm doing is I'm kind of doing a selective shading on purpose. So at least with the outlining, I'm doing it all in this color from here down, and then in the middle I'm changing the shade of it just a little bit, and then it goes really dark. So like in this section there's going to be a difference. So I need to add, what I need to do is go ahead and add a new layer so I can go ahead and see those lines. I pretty much want them to end right here. Like that. And I want this one to end right here. That's fine that it did that, whatever. So I need to move this, oh, this, no, this layer, erase that, that line, and then finish up what I, so the reason why I like that style is it gives it a very stylized look, and if I do that on enough characters, it'll pretty much be a symbolizing a way to make everything cohesive and together without actually having to, you know, make sure like do extra things to make it look like the game is one thing, like choosing the same creatures or same monsters. Instead of that, I decided to, since I'm blending so many cultures, and sometimes I will want to keep their original look per se, but at the same time I need to keep everything together. And man, I'm having trouble with this. Keep everything in the same vein somehow with going through so many cultures. And it makes it easier if you just pick a style and stick with it. Let's go. Okay. So, oh, sorry, y'all. Just smack the fuck out of y'all. Don't you be disrespecting me. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of this down to the bottom. It looks like I did most of that part. That part. Hey. Okay. So this is not gonna be like I'm not the 100% best artist in the world, and I'm probably the most okay artist with imperfections. Um, because I'm just I just not that attentive. Like not it's not that I'm just not that attentive. It's just that in my heart of hearts, like, and it was just like if you're focused on that small detail of my art, then then you're truly not focused on the art itself. Like, I mean, I know that sounds like almost a little bit counterproductive of what I'm saying, but like if you really love art, you try to look past the flaws and look at what you feel the artist was trying to do more than you try to just like that's shit. Like that's why I try not to judge people's art because there's so much to a person and what they're trying to do and the limit of their ability. But if you try to just see what they're going for or what the energy behind it is, I feel like there's more to see for like people's art and even like children's art and stuff like that. But again, like I said in the intro, I go off some random ass tangents. Okay, let's move down here. Oh, she's looking so cool. So cool. I'm sorry, I gush about my own characters. I don't give a hell. I mean, I don't give a fuck. I make some cool ass shit. Okay. Okay, and so that's this color. Then it goes to this color. I want to be right around there. I missed a lot on that run. Let's There we go. I was trying to avoid the loincloth with every fiber of my being, but I just when it looks good, it looks good. What can you say? I want to be mad about it, but it looks really good, and especially since I took it out of the realm of being brown. it up here. There we go. And I think that's it for that color. Let me. Oh no, I missed this side of her ayub. Her ayubs. Without the color, it's kind of hard to do it, but I'm gonna just do my best for right now. Like, it's pretty easy to go back and fix. Okay, so I'm I'm getting into the weeds now. Um, so this part is a little hard to talk about and through. So for today, I think that's where I'm gonna go ahead and end it off. I'm gonna continue working on this. Probably a couple more hours, or a couple hours, or an hour. um, and then I'm probably gonna just try to see what my next steps are and try to go ahead and plan a little bit. Um, I just don't want to keep you guys here hostage with me. I'm just kidding. Um, shoot. Dang, I got a little messy up in there. But to be expected. Look who it is. The king of a little bit messy. Or a lot. Okay. So I have a lot of cleaning up to do. But so far she's coming out pretty freaking amazing. I'm enjoying it. Let me try to remove the lines. Where are the lines? So once the lines are removed, you see how they almost blend in together. Like it's like douche, douche, douche. And that is kind of the style I'm going for. Is like a gradient shading style that every character has, no matter what the lighting is. Uh, well, in D&D, you usually just see images of people, so that won't be that hard to get around. But I will go back in and make sure I get everything because it doesn't look like I mean, I haven't gone through everything and got her leg and everything, and make sure to put this in on this part and everything. But for now, I think that's where I'm gonna go ahead and end off today. So thank you for anybody that tuned in today. Um, Again, if you want to have anything where you're inputting, oh shoot, sorry. If you want to go ahead and have any input on the game or um, have any, pretty much put your mark on development, make sure to follow, and I will definitely see if we can, like, if you chat me up, we'll see if we can go ahead and put that in. So, thank you for coming in and chatting with me, hanging out. Hopefully, you were entertained for a bit. So, thank you so much, and you guys have a good one.